Hi Virgo, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your December 2025 messages, and it's going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, let's start out with Kipper. We have message, change, and main female. So there's going to be a message delivered some way, either in person, via text, over the phone, via email, something coming in the mail. Whatever message this is, it's just a message. Doesn't have to be good or bad. It will be one or the other, obviously. But with that is going to come a big change. And the change is being propelled forward by a main female in your life. So whoever this person is in your life that you are just close to, just somebody that you're close to. So it could be a mother, it could be a partner, it could be a spouse, whatever, fill in the blank. But the change is going to be with them or because of them, and having this conversation. She does look a little concerned, so I do feel like it's a serious conversation, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. If you look at the card of change, there's someone here with a suitcase. There's a car that's getting warmed up and ready to go, and there's some houses in the background. So you could be moving, or this main female could be letting you know that there's a move coming up soon or on the horizon. Yeah, anything of that nature. I feel like the news, though, is going to be a little bit of a shock to you. Maybe not totally like you didn't see it coming, but you just didn't think it was going to be happening right now. And I will also say that this should be coming to fruition, or this could be happening in the next, week or so from listening to this message. Oh, let me do the oracle card first. So our oracle message here is the storyteller. So we said we have something in common here. The ink blot, pen, the feather, the quill, just the ink pot here too, which I think even more solidifies the idea of getting a message. And so with this storytelling, what stories are you telling yourself? What stories are you telling others? Are you telling white lies? Some of you, obviously not all of you. I'm getting that sometimes you can't tell or discern what is real and what is not. And what I mean by that is you're a little out of touch with reality. And so storytelling allows you to rewrite the story of what others say about you, what you say about you. It's kind of like a fresh start. It takes you to a place that may not exist, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, right? Because what I mean by that is it doesn't exist to you because you may not know about it, but it exists in general, if that makes sense. Okay? Because you are the writer and orchestrator of your own life. Decisions with the Two of Swords. The universe or the world is in reverse. And the Fool is also in reverse. You know what that tells me? That you don't want to make this decision, that you don't want to change, that you don't want this to end, whatever this is, fill in the blank, and you don't want to start over. And I think that's what this is. It's like, I'd rather stay where I am now because it's easier, it's better, it benefits me more. The other way is just too hard, and I don't know what's over there, and I don't really want to think about that. I just want to stay right where I am, is what that is. And obviously we all have choices to make, right? You can choose to do that. I'm kind of getting that you're not really going to have much of a choice. But you should decide and figure out, you know, what is best for you. Again, we're rewriting what's best for you, not what others think is best for you. And you have to figure that out. It feels like you don't want to accept this as truth. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it. And so pretending that it doesn't exist, pretending that it doesn't exist is easier than the reality of what is and the way that things are right now. The Hermit in reverse is encouraging you to break out of your shell, break out of hibernation, break out of what you usually do. Basically, do the opposite of what you want. Because the Son of Wands is saying, look, and Sun being S-O-N, as in the Knight of Wands. And so that is the passion, that is the gusto, that is the energy. And I feel like there's a lot of lack of energy right now, like a stay away from me, I don't want to do that. Very resistant to the change that is really trying to make its way in. I'm getting to that this is not the first time that the change has tried to come in, but you are so resistant to it. You're just like, no, 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 no. But change your perspective on things with the Hangman in reverse. Try to see things from a different angle to help you decide what it is that you need to make a decision on. You've gotten away with whatever this is for so long, and it almost feels like it's been prolonged, and like you're just prolonging the inevitable is what it feels like. So try to do things opposite of what you normally would do, and I think that would help you in the long run. Your oracle message here is Leo, but it's in reverse. And Leo it's all about pride. And I did mention something about 4 weeks. Definitely by the end of winter, so February, expect to see those changes and really like take effect. I feel like what's happening now is just like brewing up to something happening before spring. And then you have look for a sign, your angel message. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time.